The Landmine Squat is going to be a great progression from the Goblet Squat that has very similar principles, but it's going to give you a chance to now narrow in on your technique even better. It's going to allow you to load the position a little bit more in a more comfortable way, and it's going to help us figure out that limiting factor, which is often the core and the mid-back. So before we go on to a barbell lift in which we're loading the spine directly, it's ideal to have a very strong core and mid-back that can hold that tension and stay strong throughout the movement to make sure we protect ourselves later on down the road. So here's what it looks like. The setup can be a little bit tricky, and honestly, oftentimes you got to do a practice rep to find the right spot. But a general rule of thumb, the hands are going to be supporting the barbell, so my instep is going to line up with where my hands are going to go. That's the general idea. As you load this movement up more and more, you're likely going to start with the bar on a box so that you can pick it up a little bit easier. So I know my position, I'm going to do a practice rep. So then I'm going to come to the bar sideways with an over-under grip, and I'm going to use a little bit of a lunge position to help myself hoist it up to my chest in a stronger position. My hands are cupping the tip of the barbell just like we did with our dumbbell previously. I'm going to maintain that bar close to the chest. And one of the small differences you'll notice is now I do have a slight angle of my body forward. If I was perfectly upright here, my arms really burn out, I'm gonna have this slightly at the top. I'm gonna look for my big toe, pinky toe, and heel, as well as that outward pressure to remain throughout this motion. I'm gonna double down on focusing on that tuck of the butt to maintain a core brace throughout the position. And my first rep's gonna go slow just to make sure I'm in the right spot. Allow those knees and hips to relax. The bar is staying tight to me throughout the motion. I did a good job finding my position. Now as I drive up, I'm maintaining my core tight, and I'm going to drive my hips forward as I lean towards that bar. That's your Landmine Squat.